Do you guys love Skyrim? Do you love modding Skyrim? But do you often wonder if majority of the mods that are showcased will actually work for your computer? Well, that's what this video is for, but it's also for me to showcase some of my favorite mods that I consider absolutely essential. I just want to show some of my essential mods that I really enjoy and probably will never play Skyrim without. I do not have any EMBs installed, so the footage that you are seeing is absolutely without any EMBs. I am still looking into EMBs. Those are ones that I am not really sure about putting onto my computer. So while this is a PC video, because I am on PC, most of these mods may in fact be on console. If I happen to know that they're on console, I will be sure to let you know. So now that that's out of the way, let's get started. So aside from some of the basic utility mods that pretty much every player will probably use if you want to play Skyrim, like static mesh improvement, Sky UI, and the unofficial Skyrim patch, I have some other utility mods that I personally won't play Skyrim without, and so these are some of my top ones. So first up is Add Item Menu Ultimate Mod Explorer. With this mod, I can search using my shout for armor and weapons in the beginning of the game, which is great because I have a lot of armor mods, okay? It's also great for when you want to sell to merchants, especially in the beginning of the game when you're broke, which is also really great. Which brings me to my next mod, Skyrim Rich Merchants. Now the merchants have enough money to buy all of my shit, like all of the armors that I use the add item menu to take out, and now I have money in the beginning of the game, and I really enjoy that. From 5,000 septims to 10,000 septims, it's great. Next up, the Quality World Map and Solstheim map with roads, because it's nicer, it's more detailed, and it has roads. The Achievements Mod Enabler, because I want to get those achievements, but when you mod Skyrim, that kind of takes out the achievements availability, so this mod helps. Equipping Overhaul, because you can be geared up and you can have a hotkey and you can have all your favorite weapons. The iEquip does the same thing. You can turn it on and off, and you can customize your widget fade outs, which I always like to do, and you can make it fast or slow or whatever. And you can also fade out your widgets for your potions, your poisons, all that kind of stuff. You can even change the background for the little doohickey that shows up in the left hand of the screen. So next up is Immersive HUD, and you can turn it on and off. It's a HUD when you need it and a HUD when you don't. And my favorite thing is that I can shut off that pesky crosshair that likes to photobomb my screenshots. As an avid book collector, I absolutely love this one. The books that I haven't collected glow. You can even go into the MCM menu and you can customize how bright you want the glow to happen. Also, each book glows a different color depending on what kind of book it is. Like Tombs will have a color, other books will have a color, so on and so forth. With Quick Light, I can hit the hotkey to turn on and off my light, and I can even set the type of light, either a magic or a lantern. And I can even set the brightness. Sovngarde, a Nordic font. Now this is a mod I didn't know I needed. I was fine with the vanilla font, I didn't have an issue with it, but then I kept seeing this new font and I was like, what is this? Then I installed it. And I'm gonna tell you, I won't go back. It changes your menu, your quest thing, and it's just a really neat, elegant kind of font, in my opinion anyway. Some combat and gameplay mods. First up, we're going to use Alternate Start Live Another Life, but also New Beginnings Live Another Life Extension. 2 different mods by 2 different authors, just to let you know. You get to start the game in a whole new way, okay? You want to be a vampire? You can be a vampire. You want to be a werewolf? You can be a werewolf. You want to be addicted to skooma? Go for it. Like, that's how cool this is. You can start the game a whole new way, which is awesome. So now for another mod that I didn't know I needed. The Ordinator Perks of Skyrim. And honestly, I don't know what the hell took me so long. I kept holding off and holding off, and then I finally installed it, and I will never go back. And it basically is an overhaul of your perk tree. That's pretty much what it is. TK Dodge is another really cool mod that just really adds to the combat of the game, and I gotta say I really enjoy it. I mean, you gotta be able to dodge, right? And it doesn't damage my game in any sort of way. One of my favorite mods and one of the first ones I ever installed, Violins, a kill move mod. And yes, you can customize this. You can make it in first person, third person. You can decide what your projectiles are going to be, all that kind of stuff. And it's really awesome. So the next 3 mods are from the same author. Pretty Combat Animations. Pretty Combat Animations Weapon Master, but I am using one of their old files. And Pretty Female Idols. So with the Pretty Combat Animations, it changes the walk, the run, the turn, and the new weapon idol animations. The dual weapon one that I use is basically so I can pull the swords from my back, because that's where they are. And of course the Pretty Female Idols is like the standing idols, and that I really, really love. And you will see my Dark Elf here. She is using the one hand and dual wield. That's the old file from the Weapon Master mod page that I just happen to really enjoy much better than the new one. But the new one is really good, so give it a shot. Definitely give it a try. I highly recommend it. And the next one is Pretty Sit Idols. Now, idols. Pretty Sit Idols. So I have this from a different author, but you can also get it from Dual Sun, who is the author of the other 3, and it basically adds different sit idols for your characters. This next one is one of my favorites because I absolutely hate watching my orc walk like a dude. No offense to you guys. You guys look great. You're awesome. It's not like that. It's more of, she's a female, I want her to walk like a female, plus I want her to participate in the female idols, particularly the pretty idols. And she wasn't able to do that. So now, with the female animations for female orc, she now can walk like a female, she can use the pretty female idols, and that makes me super, super happy. Next, we're going to talk about magic mods. And the first one up is Odin Skyrim Magic Overhaul. This mod improves and fixes the vanilla spells, scrolls, and staves, but also adds many new ones throughout the world of Skyrim. Also, Goetia animations, the magic spell casting, replaces the walk, run, and idle while wielding spells, and also the sword. And then there's faster casting, basically casting the spells faster. And now we are going to get into the landscapes, the graphics and textures. And first up is a group of mods called Cathedral Mods. I have 3 of them. Weathers and Seasons, which changes the weather and the seasons, and I love it. It's one of the first ones that I did. Water Overhaul and Bug Fixes changes the way the water looks, because of course, and 3D Mountain Flowers. I will probably look into adding a few more Cathedral mods at this point, but I'm not really sure. These are my 3. Skyrim 3D mods are also another group of mods that I really, really enjoy. We have Skyrim 3D Landscapes. Just adds the beauty. We have Skyrim 3D Stone Walls. You see the 3, it's just beautiful. And of course, the Skyrim 3D Trees and Plants. and yeah, it just adds so much more to the game, and I love it. So next up is Ethereal Clouds. It's 2 mods by the same author, and Ethereal Cosmos. Now with Ethereal Cosmos, that one is on Xbox, but it's a different name. It's called Enhanced Night Sky, so feel free to check that out on Xbox. And next up is Majestic Mountains, because the mountains look amazing with this mod. Another really recent addition to my mod list is Happy Little Trees, and I gotta say, I really love this mod. I love the pine trees in particular. They just add so much more beauty to the world of Skyrim, and in every type of environment that is just gorgeous and beautiful. It just makes a hell of a difference. Like, it just does. Absolutely makes a hell of a difference. I will note though, there are some floating trees. They can kind of be unnoticeable, but if you notice them, after some research, I learned that it's possible that it's conflicting with my Dark Forest mod. So I'll have to figure that out, but just so you know, Dark Forest may conflict. Another group of mods that I really like are the Rudy mods. But right now I only have one, and that's Rudy HQ Nordic Ruins, because I just love how this mod makes the ruins look so much better. That's all I can really say about them. It's the ruins are gorgeous, they make them look better, and again, doesn't really mess up my game or my computer. Another one is Visual Animated Enchants. This is another recent one that I recently downloaded, and I just love how it makes my weapons glow. When I'm fighting, it just brings out the enchantments that I work so hard to put on my swords, and there are different colors for the different enchantments, which is great. Book covers of Skyrim, because the vanilla books look kind of bland, and it makes the books look better. Burp Spell Tombs also specifically goes to the tombs, and it makes the tombs look better, and they also go by what class they are from, which is amazing. They look really amazing. Diverse dragons, because the vanilla dragons are boring. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Maybe I've been spoiled by Dragon Age Inquisition with their gorgeous and stunning dragons, but as soon as I saw this mod, I had to install it, and I will not go back to it, because the dragons are gorgeous and they're diverse, which is great. You can also summon them at any point in the game. That's the other thing about this mod, if you want to fight a dragon. This next mod, Soaking Wet, is really beneficial to make your characters look like they're actually wet in the rain, especially since I'm not using an EMB, which I believe the EMB only affects the buildings and the environment. This one affects the people, and it affects the character, your companions, the NPCs, everybody, and it also doesn't drag my computer down. It also works in rain and snow, and when you've been in water. So even in the snow, I'm a little disappointed that the snowflakes don't show up, because I would have liked to see the snowflakes, but you know what? It works. Next up, character creator mods. Now I'm going to tell you this next one, KS Hairdos, is the whole reason that I got into modding in the first place, guys, okay? I absolutely love this mod. I found this in Dragon Age when I was modding Dragon Age Origins. That was the first game I ever modded, and when I saw it in Skyrim available to me, I jumped at the chance, because this is a really great mod. FYI, there is a new updated version to this one. Next one is Community Overlays 2, body paints, war paints, tattoos, and more, because I love tattoos and I love being able to put tattoos on my characters. This one in particular even has a Dalish tattoo, fitting for Dragon Age, you know what I mean. Also, this has an up Community Overlays 3 and so on and so forth, so please check out the author page. And then the, race menu. and race menu high heels. I can't play my game without these two mods together. Overhauls the character creator menu and expands it. You know what I mean? It makes it look better for sure, that's for sure. And the race menu high heels obviously adds a hub and fixes for high heels. And then of course the UNP female body renewal, a female face and body replacer, because the vanilla game is kind of crappy with that kind of thing. And I will note that it is required for a lot of the armor mods that you use, but also, second note, you can use a different one. It's called CBBE. It's Calientes something or other. I can't remember the whole name, but for sure it's CBBE. And it basically does the same thing, but it adds physics to your characters, and I believe their armor as well. And one of my absolute favorite mods, Fairy Elves, and that is for CBBE and UNP. And I'm absolutely obsessed with this mod. It brings a whole new vibe to the game, and the mod author even has some lore attached to them. You can be a male or female. You can be one of 3 different races of fairy. They're loosely based on Celtic mythology, which I love, and I highly recommend reading the page. So definitely check out the author page and see if you want to try this mod. I absolutely love it. It's really great. And my Unseelie elf is probably my favorite because she does the shadow thing, which is really cool. It's just really cool. All right, now for followers and NPCs, because you need stuff for your followers and your NPCs. True Miko is a really great mod. You can change the way your dog looks. You have like several different colors that you can choose from for that mod. True Miko and Quiet Dog are 2 separate mods by 2 separate authors. Quiet Dog, you can decide if you want your dog to bark and when, or you can make him completely quiet. It's a great mod. I highly recommend it. Next up is Lucien, fully voiced male follower, and Pandorable's Lucien replacer. 2 different authors, by the way, and Lucien is just funny. He's entertaining. He's amazing. I absolutely adore him. Then there's Inigo, who is also another amazing follower, and him and Lucien, they just interact with each other and they're endlessly entertaining. I love the 2 of them together. I never not have one without the other because they're just amazing. Then there is amazing follower tweaks, because you can make your followers dance. Why not? That's fun. You can also customize things like their weapons, their gear. You can have them keep their distance. You can make them so they don't die permanently. And you can have more than 3 followers with this mod, which is great. I love that. Sometimes it gets a little crowded, but it's a great option. I like it. And did I mention they can't permanently die? I did say that. They can't permanently die. They also can ignore your pets, and they don't need to attack each other. So that's also good too. And finally, armors and outfits. So the first group of armors is actually from the same author, and I have so many of them that I'm just gonna put them out there. DX armors and outfits. You can check them out. Go check the author page. They have a lot of really great armors to choose from. They're amazing. And the Dark Knight armor I have installed is actually by the next author, Xtudo, but DX also has this armor as well. So next up is Nibinian armors and outfit, also by Xtudo. And I love the way it looks on my elf. Kozakawi's Mythic Dawn Priestess outfits, UNPSSE, because it's on my Necromancer and it looks amazing. Just look at it. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it fits her. It fits her as a Necromancer. It really does. And you have the mesh, and then you have the Fool. North Girl Armor UNP SSE, another new one that I have on my list, and it's for my Nord. and I just love it. It's cozy, it's sexy, the detail on the armor is really good. It looks warm, you know? And Apache Divine Elegance Store. This adds a store. And south of Workerstead, sorry. And my Dark Elf Dalen here is wearing the rain black leather armor with a shawl from a different outfit. I mixed and matched because, you know, that's fun. And then here is the Blood Rain armor, full-on leather armor, black and red, and it's really shiny. That's another thing. Very shiny. And it comes with the hand things that have the knives attached to them, which is awesome. And it looks amazing on her. Like, look at it. And we are at the end of our list. So wow, thank you guys for watching my video. This is my very first mod type of video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I did a really decent job. And hopefully if I make future mod videos of Skyrim in the future, they will be better. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what your favorite mods are. If any of these mods are on your list, let me know. If there's any of them are new to you, please let me know. And yeah, feel free to let me know down in the comments. Also, if you have any suggestions for any mods that I may not be using, let me know that too. But that's it. That is it for me. I really hope you guys have a really wonderful day. Again, thank you so much for watching my video. I really enjoyed making it, and I'm practicing taking better cinematics and stuff like that, so hopefully any future videos that I have coming up will be better. Look forward to a few other ones that I'm bringing up. I will be having a kind of kill mod music video coming up, and shenanigans video, I think, and a couple of other things, so feel free to check all those out.